China is doubling down on punishing Taiwanese independence supporters, setting up a hotline for people to report such views and publishing a list of public figures it accuses of being die-hard separatists. The move reflects the rising tensions between Taiwan and China. Louise Watt is live for us in Taipei with more on this story. Louise, who is on the list?
Well, Rick, there are 10 people on the list, and they are mostly figures from Taiwan's ruling DPP, and they're even current members of the government. They include the Defense Minister, Wellington Gu, the National Security Council Chief, Joseph Wu, and Taiwan's Vice President, Bi-khim. Now, in a sense, there's nothing new about this because these 10 people have in the past already been sanctioned by Beijing for being, in Beijing's words, pro-Taiwan independence diehards. As they're already sanctioned, they're banned from visiting China, including Hong Kong, and they're banned from doing business in China as well. So there's nothing really that new about this, but what is new is that China's Taiwan Affairs Office, so that's the Chinese government agency in charge of relations with Taiwan, on their website they've created a new section, and at the top of this section there's the names of the 10 people, and if you scroll down you'll get to an email address, and that's for reporting other suspected independence diehards. Now, China has of course been stepping up pressure on Taiwan. In recent months, it's staged war games around Taiwan, it's increased Coast Guard patrols around Taiwan, and in June, China threatened to impose the death penalty on extreme die-hard Taiwanese independence separatists. Now, that move was condemned by Taipei and Washington, and Chinese courts don't have any jurisdiction over Taiwan. So with this latest case, the publication again of the list of diehards, it's not expected to have any practical effect. But what analysts within Taiwan are saying, they see it as an intimidation tactic, making an example of some people to strike fear into others, so they'll be careful about what they say because of what the consequences could be.
Louise, China considers President Lai a dangerous separatist, and yet he is not on this list of diehards. Why not?
That's right, Rick. President Lai is not on the list. Former President Tsai Ing-wen, she's not on the list either, and she was far from being one of Beijing's favorite people. Now, the most likely reason for them not being on the list is that top leaders are useful potential negotiation partners for Beijing. So if they were on the list, well, it means that Beijing has less room for maneuver in the future. Also, as one analyst who I've been speaking to today says, he thinks because actually there's not really anything new in this, it could simply be a bureaucratic box-ticking exercise. It almost feels like staff within China's Taiwan Affairs Office are possibly trying to satisfy some internal performance indicator. But whatever the reason is, Taipei's response has been that China's creating more obstacles and doing more harm to cross-strait relations. And it says China should instead be trying to focus on creating positive interactions between Taiwan and China.